Hello everyone, this is Subhajit Saha. In this video I will be showing the assignment 2, task 1, question B, SQL Server virtual machine. So I will be creating an MS SQL Server virtual machine in GCP and install. So I will be creating a virtual machine and install the MS SQL Server DB in that particular virtual machine. Task 1, question B. So let's start. I have already logged into GCP console. Let's try to create a virtual machine in Ubuntu, and we need to install MS SQL Server and that Ubuntu operating system. So let's start. Go to compute engine and VM instances. Okay, let's try to create a new instance from here. Instance name we need to define. I'll be naming like this: 21AIE261 SDB. We need to select the region M21AIE261 SDB. I'll be using Mumbai region, Asia South 1. Now coming to the series E2 and machine type E2 medium. These things I will be keep as default setup only. Now coming to the boot disk, I need to change. I will be using Ubuntu instead of Debian. Let's say Ubuntu. I need to select the Ubuntu version as well. I will be using Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. Ubuntu 20.04 LTS. Remaining size I will keep 10 GB. So this is fine for this demonstration purpose. Let's select. I will be checking these two boxes for HTTP and HTTPS traffic. And access scope I will be keep the default one, allow default access. This is the cost estimated for this VM running, showing $0.04 per hour. And this is the configuration: 2 vCPU plus 4 GB memory, 10 GB disk. This is the cost associated with this virtual machine. So I'll go ahead and create the virtual machine. Now it will take some time, couple of minutes, to get the virtual machine instances created. Let's wait for a few minutes. I need to make sure the recording is on. Okay, so the virtual machine is up and running. We can see the virtual machine which we have created just now. It is up and running now. Okay, so now our next part is to install MS SQL Server DB in this Ubuntu virtual machine. Okay, so I'll be referring this official documentation from Microsoft, which we have: install SQL Server and create database in Ubuntu. So I'll be referring this documentation. Okay, so for that we need to connect via SSH. I'll be using this one. Open in browser window. Okay, so I have opened the browser window for SSH. Now I will be referring these documents to install SQL Server. I will copy and paste those commands. one by one. I will copy and execute those commands for installing MS SQL Server. Okay, I need to update the packages. Sudo apt-get update, and I need to install this. This command will install the MS SQL Server. Now MS SQL Server is getting installed in Ubuntu virtual machine in GCP. Okay, so MS SQL Server is installed in this virtual machine. Now we need to set up the configuration. Let's try to do. Yeah, now it is asking which edition I want to install. So I'll be using the second one, developer. Now we need to select the admin password. For this I'll be selecting my admin password for this virtual machine. I have selected my password for this virtual machine. Okay, now we need to verify whether it is up and running or not. Yeah, now we can see it is active. It is showing active and running. So this is how we have completed our installation process, MS SQL Server DB in Ubuntu virtual machine in GCP. So we need to install other things as well, like SQL Server command line tools and all those stuff. Let's try to do. Okay, I'll be installing some other MS SQL tools as well. Asking for confirmation and just confirming all those stuff. Is my recording on? Yeah. Okay, so it is completed. Now we need to do this one. MS SQL tools. Finally, to set the environment variable. Now we can connect this one. Let's try to do. We need to connect to our MS SQL Server DB. It is showing SQL CMD command not found. Now this is a generic issue. I have found out some solution for this via online. Let's try to follow those sources as well. So this is the help page which I have found. So I was trying to execute this command, but I was getting this error like SQL CMD command not found. So let's try to execute this command. Yeah, now try to execute. Yes, now it is asking for password, so issue is resolved. Okay, so now it is connected. After logging in user password, all the stuff. So we are done. Now we can do something, create database and all the stuff. So we have created a database SDB. Now we can do some select. Yes. Now we can see the output like select name from sys.databases, master mdb model, msdb, testdb, the testdb one which we just now created. Okay. Now we can do some insert query as well, all those stuff. Okay, let's try to do some things. Use testdb. Let's try to copy this, and I need to select in one line actually. Okay. Okay, so now it is created. Let's try to insert those two data in this table. So we have inserted one rows in the table. Let's try to insert the second one. Yeah, so we have inserted the second row as well. Now we can select the data. Yeah, after the select statement we are getting the output as well. Yeah, so we have created, installed the DB in the Ubuntu and created database, created tables, inserted data, and getting the output of a select query as well from the table for the particular data set we have inserted. So this is how everything is completed for this question, for this particular assignment. Yeah, task 1, question B, SQL Server virtual machine creation, all those stuff. Okay, thank you.